Our world can be, well, pretty noisy, right? It feels like finding just a moment of quiet is almost impossible sometimes. So, for this explainer, we're going to do something a little different. We're going to create that moment, you and me. I'm going to share a simple story, and the goal isn't to pick it apart or analyze it, it's just to experience it. So, let's start. Nice and gently.
Okay, let's start with just one simple action. Right here, right now. Together, let's just take a nice, deep breath.
Yeah, that's it. Go ahead and slowly breathe in. Really feel your lungs expand. Can you notice that sensation of the air as it fills you up?
And now, just as gently, breathe out. Let go of any tension you might be holding on to. And with that single, simple release, our story begins.
So, that one little breath, that's our way in. This is a story for quiet. It's all about understanding the incredible power a peaceful setting can have and how it can help us find the rest we're all looking for in our crazy, busy lives.
So, picture this. Our story kicks off in this tiny village, tucked right beside a perfectly silent lake. The water is so still, it's like a perfect mirror for the night sky. You can see all the stars reflected back, like they're just floating there. And life in this village, it moves at a totally different speed. Everyone goes to sleep early, not because of an alarm clock, but because the moon tells them it's time. And this is where we meet our main character, Elias. He lives by himself in a little wooden cottage right near the lake. Now, it's really important to get this part. He's not lonely. Not at all. He's actually really content. He chooses this quiet life. He finds real comfort in the stillness and the slow, easy rhythm of his days. So, Elias has this little ritual, an evening walk down to the lake. But it's so much more than just a walk. It's actually a journey into stillness. And what's cool is it's basically a four-step process that I think holds a really powerful lesson for all of us. And the real magic here is just how simple it is. First, he makes a choice. He consciously decides he's going to take a slow walk. Then, step two, he gets present. He feels every single footstep, almost like the ground itself is helping him along. Third, he finds his spot, right there at the water's edge, and he doesn't do anything. He just listens. He listens to the silence. And finally, the fourth step, he goes inward. He closes his eyes and just notices the super gentle sound of the water. I mean, this is a perfect, simple example of a mindfulness practice, right?
And it's right there, in that moment of complete stillness, that something really important happens. You see, the silence isn't empty at all. It's actually full of insight. Let's take a look at the three big truths that Elias realizes just by sitting there by the lake.
Okay, the first truth is a big one. Life does not need to be loud to be meaningful. Wow. I mean, think about it. We live in a world that's always rewarding the loudest voice, the busiest person. This is just such a powerful reminder that real meaning, real purpose can be found in those quiet, simple moments. And the second one, it's just as crucial. Rest is not weakness. So many of us are taught to think that resting is, lazy or that we're not being ambitious enough, but this completely reframes it. Rest isn't a weakness. It's a necessary, powerful part of just being. And finally, this really gets to the heart of it all. Silence is not emptiness. It's not a void that we need to rush to fill with noise or distraction. It's a space. It's a space for thinking, for feeling peace, for understanding. It's a presence that we can actually enjoy. Now, these big ideas, these revelations, they're not just some abstract thoughts floating around in his head. Nope. They have a direct, you can almost say physical effect on his body. Let's look at what actually happens to Elias when he finds this peaceful state of mind. You can literally see the change here. Before he went to the lake, his body was just carrying all the day's worries, right? His shoulders were tense, his breathing was all over the place. But after sitting in that silence, there's this physical release. His shoulders just drop, they relax. His breath becomes calm, it becomes steady. It's a perfect example of how the mind leads and the body will absolutely follow.
And just think back to how we started this, with that deep breath. As Elias's breathing calms down and gets steady, maybe, just maybe, you're noticing that yours has too.
So, Elias's story isn't just something to listen to and forget about. It's really a lesson that we can bring into our own lives. So, for this last part, let's explore how you can find your own silent lake, your own personal source of peace and quiet.
Let's actually try it right now. Just take a moment, close your eyes if you want to, and just imagine yourself right there by that calm lake with a gentle moon overhead. Can you picture it? The still water, the soft light.
And feel how safe you are in this place. There are no demands here, nothing you have to do. Just allow yourself to feel at peace. Let the quiet of that lake become your own inner quiet.
And remember that big lesson from the lake? Right now, there is absolutely nothing you need to do. Nothing to solve, nothing to figure out. You can just be. You can just rest.
So, as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with this one question to carry with you. Of course, it doesn't have to be a real lake. Your silent lake could be a memory, maybe a piece of music, or even just a quiet corner in your house. But it's a question really worth asking. Where is your silent lake?